Good evening, everyone. I'm Meredith Land.
And I'm Brian Curtis. It is the hot health craze right now. CBD oil, sold as a cure for a long list of ailments.
But in at least one local county, we've discovered people who use CBD are at risk of going to jail. And prosecutors tell NBC5 investigates. In some cases, they will file felony charges. Senior investigative reporter Scott Friedman has the NBC5 exclusive. Scott?
Meredith and Brian, there's a lot of confusion right now about how Texas law treats CBD. Many people assume it's legal because it's sold in a growing number of stores. But in Tarrant County, we've learned the district attorney's office will prosecute people for possession of even one small bottle. CBD oil seems to be everywhere. Shops now selling it in everything from bath bombs to gummies and dietary drops, used to treat conditions including anxiety, insomnia, and chronic pain.
I can't believe this is happening.
But in Tarrant County, criminal defense attorney Julia Bilheimer says CBD is causing pain for people handcuffed and then taken to jail for possessing it.
And I'm getting calls from parents and people that are just shell-shocked. They're just amazed that they're facing this.
He had no idea that it was illegal.
This woman's son was arrested. She asked we not identify her because her son's case is not completely resolved.
He's just starting off in life. He's just trying to find his way in life, and he has literally been knocked to his knees because of this.
It happened on a Tarrant County road during a traffic stop. She says her son told police a small jar sitting in his car was CBD oil he purchased for insomnia at a local shop.
The first thing he said was, "Mom, I told them the truth. I told them the truth that I had the CBD oil because I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. It was laying right there."
He was booked into the Tarrant County Jail facing a felony drug possession charge. CBD is short for cannabidiol, a substance that comes from the cannabis plant. Unlike marijuana, CBD does not make you high. But some CBD products do contain trace amounts of THC, the substance in marijuana that produces a high. Is CBD legal in Texas?
No, absolutely not.
None of it?
None of it.
Tarrant County prosecutor Larry Moore says possession of CBD oil is a misdemeanor, and that jumps to a felony if the CBD contains any amount of THC. He says only seizure patients with a prescription can legally possess CBD in Texas, and they can only get it from a few licensed dispensers. Moore is aware that other users report health benefits from CBD, but says the current law gives him no choice.
And if there's people that think this ought to be legal, the legislature is where you go and make that argument. You know, it's not my office.
Are you prepared to lock up soccer moms and senior citizens who are using this?
We're going to enforce the law.
But we discovered not all district attorneys agree on what the law says or how to enforce it. The Denton County DA's office tells us, given the current state of the law, it is currently not pursuing CBD-only cases. The Dallas County DA says it will not aggressively prosecute CBD cases, but will watch closely and look at on a case-by-case basis. In Collin County, the DA's office says it has no comment at this time and is working through these issues in collaboration with our local law enforcement partners. Trying to get some answers, we came here to Austin to interview the Texas Attorney General's office, but they canceled that interview later, telling us they cannot provide a legal opinion on the sale and use of CBD. The AG's office says it will only issue an opinion if a state agency or official, like a district attorney, formally requests one.
Come on, let's go.
With no clear answers, people like Sandra Walker are left to wonder and worry.
I would tell him that this stuff saved my life.
After a car crash left her with severe pain and blinding headaches, doctors prescribed powerful opioids, fentanyl patches, and hydrocodone.
I couldn't enjoy life at all. I was still in pain. I couldn't enjoy life. I couldn't connect with my friends and family.
She says CBD lifted the pain without the side effects. How are things different with CBD?
I live life again. I live a fabulous life.
Walker wants Texas to pass laws to guarantee everyone access to CBD. But meanwhile, this mother warns in some places CBD can spell trouble.
They can have a felony charge brought against them and it have a huge negative impact in their life for something they innocently purchased at a store.
So her son's case was eventually dismissed after he agreed to enter a first-time offender program, but she says he struggled to find work as he waits to ask a court to remove the arrest from his record. Now, adding to the confusion over CBD, many stores tell customers the federal farm bill that recently legalized commercial hemp production also legalized CBD products with low levels of THC. But Texas does not participate in that farm bill. The state is not a hemp producer, raising more questions, Meredith, about the legality of CBD products here in Texas.
But if it's illegal, why aren't they raiding the CBD shops that are everywhere?
Well, in Tarrant County, the DA's office tells us police seem to be giving stores a grace period because of all the confusion. But they say it's possible raids could still happen. The U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration tells us with the passage of the recent farm bill, low THC hemp no longer falls under the scope of DEA enforcement, but the DEA says it's still reviewing the farm bill to understand its full impact on issues related to CBD. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, however, still says it's against the law to market CBD products as diet supplements or to put CBD in food. Confused yet?
Very. There's so much more to cover on this.
Absolutely. And a lot more that's going to happen
Yeah.
with it, I think, in the months ahead. We'll be following it.
No kidding. Thank you, Scott.